Hey everyone, welcome. Welcome to In the Kitchen with Brian. It's just about, I don't know, 5 minutes to 2, so we're a little early here. So I just wanted to make sure that everything was right. The lighting is a little difficult in my house to try to get to work for videos, so hopefully you guys can see me. And for those of you that have not been on Zoom calls before, a couple of things you want to kind of know about. One, at the bottom of your screen, there's a video there, a little video button. You want to click that so that I can see you. I mean, I know you guys can see me, but so that I can see you, click on that video. And because this is an actual live cooking class, feel free to kind of ask questions, post comments, let me know that you're on. This video is being recorded, so it's going to basically be posted, into the appropriate parties that I have going on, as well as my VIP cooking page. And for those of you on my VIP cooking page, feel free to comment, post anything you want. Do you like the recipes? You hated the recipes? The whole 9 yards. And there'll also be a link there for those of you on my VIP page who'd like to place an order if you're not affiliated with any of the parties going on where this is going to be posted. But again, if you're in a party where this is being posted, you're going to order through that particular host party page, which would be in the announcements, okay? So I'm going to wait a few minutes to kind of make sure that everybody pops on. And again, as you're popping on, let me know that you're popping on. Comment away, okay? The idea behind today's show really is to kind of show you guys some amazing Pampered Chef products that are going to help you to maneuver through your weekly grind of cooking dinner. Maybe lunch, breakfast, whatever it is you need to cook through. And I know these days it's a struggle. I know these days just getting dinner on the table with all that's going on and all the changing of our schedules with the whole virus thing and working, not working, working from home, working late, whatever the case may be. Everybody's kind of schedule being disrupted. It's a struggle, and I get that. So that's why I wanted to try to make it a point to go live with these videos to show you that it doesn't have to be a struggle, okay? I also wanted to let you know that anyone that can see this video, if you're interested, I'll be more than happy to do a cooking party for you guys live from my kitchen. All we have to do is set it up on Facebook, and boom, it's as easy as that. You get your guests to come in, pop in. They get to see the products, they get to place orders, you earn the amazing benefits. All of these products you're going to see here that I'm going to demonstrate tonight are actually all 60% off for the host. So that may be in addition to getting free and discounted products, it may be a win-win situation for you to get these products in your kitchen as well, okay? We're kind of wrapping up. It's about 3 minutes to go. So, I'm going to kind of first and foremost tell you about the recipes. The recipes we're making tonight, don't worry about sketching them down, writing them down as you're watching the video. Just pay attention to the video, ask questions, have fun in the video, okay? Don't worry about the recipes. They're going to be posted in the appropriate pages that you're in, okay? If you're in a party, they're going to be posted there. If they're on my VIP page, they're going to be posted there, okay? That's number one. Number two, again, I want to remind you that you want to pop on and you want to click that video, okay? Click the video that says you watched, or that's at the bottom of your screen, so that you can I can see you, okay? That's number two. Number three, if you hear lots of noise in your background, feel free to mute yourself. Just click the mute button and it'll mute yourself. If you want to kind of say something, then just click unmute. Okay, that's as easy as that. Okay, so we're gonna kind of go on to, somebody popped in. Gabby, I don't know if that's you or if that's Angela. One or the other, just let me know. But Ange, if you're on your phone, make sure you hit that video at the bottom of the screen that you can kind of pop in, okay? Yeah. There we go. Okay. But again, the recipes, don't worry about the recipes. Don't write them, you don't have to worry about writing them down. The idea is that they're going to be posted. So just have fun in the video, watch as we go along, ask questions, okay? I'm an avid believer, first and foremost, that if I'm going to get in the kitchen or I'm going to stand, not cooking for one meal. I'm an avid believer of 30-minute meals, as fast as you can. Granted, you've seen me post recently some pictures of dinners I've made. Yeah, that's for us and that's for home. And a lot of times when I want to do something special, I won't do 30-minute meals. Our anniversary was recently, and you saw some great pictures there. So the idea is those are different. I'm talking about everyday grind cooking. Okay. So kind of comment. Let me know. Do you love to cook? Do you hate to cook? What would be ideal for you? 30-minute meals, one-pot meals, that type of thing. Let me know. Let me know your struggles in the kitchen. I hear a lot of times people will say, my biggest struggle is, hey, Ange, welcome. I hear a lot of people say struggles in the kitchen are your kitchen's too small. You're not sure what to make for dinner. You're tired of cooking. All of these things kind of play havoc with, oh my God, what's for dinner? And then you make that all, you have to answer that awful question of Mom, Dad, what's for dinner? Well, again, going back to the whole 30-minute meal process, I'm an avid believer of 30-minute meals. Tonight I'm going to show you, excuse me, not tonight, it's today. Today I'm going to show you how to make 2 meals in 30 minutes. It's all about having the proper food. I'm an avid believer that in order to be a powerhouse cook, whether you're a cook or not, but you have to cook, you need the powerhouse tools, okay? Today, our powerhouse tools are gonna consist of our 12-inch skillet, non-stick skillet, but it's stainless, and there's a big plus to that. A double burner grill pan.
Not just me.
Favorite. And you see me behind me. Move my coffee cup. Our air fryer. I love our air fryer. It comes with some great accessories. One of them happens to be a basket, a rotisserie basket, great for French fries, great for fish sticks. It's also great for doing things like cauliflower, broccoli, things of that nature, onion rings. It's great for chicken tenders, all that kind of stuff that you would normally think of that you would fry, okay? And also comes with, it also comes with a rotisserie stick. So that would actually put you for your chickens and things like that, okay? So we're gonna kind of start and we're gonna get these things heated up. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna actually turn on the grill, turn on the flame.
Hi, Bri.
You can't hear.
I didn't think so.
And we're gonna get the pan hot, the grill pan. We're gonna turn on the skillet and we're gonna get that pan hot too. My phone doesn't work sometimes. Thank God the remodel is coming soon because I need a new stove. And this one is just trying to hang on long enough, okay? There we go. There we go. Okay. Now, the first recipe we're gonna make, or I should say in the skillet, we're gonna actually make a sausage, ravioli, and spinach skillet, okay? In the double burner grill pan, we're gonna actually make chicken fajitas, okay? So the first thing we wanna do is actually get enough water in the pan, in the skillet, so that we could actually boil or cook the raviolis in the skillet, okay? Again, this is what's making it a one-pot meal. There we go. We're gonna just get these two out of the way. We're gonna put the cover on that. We're gonna let that. In the meantime, we're gonna get. We got some peppers here and some onions for the fajitas. Okay. But what I also have here is some sausage. Now, the recipe itself calls for chicken sausage. I like chicken sausage, I really do, and we do eat it a lot, but in this case, it's not chicken sausage. This is regular Italian sausage, okay? So we're gonna put it on the tray of the air fryer. We're gonna get those going. So you're simply going to fry up. You're going to hit roast, and there's all sorts of preset settings here. So all you have to do is turn the dial. You tolerate the time and the amount. You hit once, twice, and there it goes. And it comes with a great cookbook and an instruction book on how to cook from frozen to cook or fresh to cooked. Again, you could air fry, bake, roast, rotisserie, reheat. It does the best reheating of pizza, and you can even dehydrate it in. And then of course you can customize the settings. Okay. I like the air fryer for many, many reasons. I love the idea of being able to utilize another piece of cookware while maybe I'm doing something else at the stove. Okay. So basically what we got here, we got the sausage cooking. I just have one of our stainless steel bowls. I love this, okay? I already cleaned these out, okay? But I left one to show you one of the neatest tools I think we have. It's the scoop loop. So all I did was cut off the top of the pepper, okay? I'm gonna put this here for the juice, for the seeds. And then basically, you're just gonna kind of go in and turn, and it takes all the seeds out. It's that easy. So there's no seeds flying all over the place. It saves wear and tear on your knuckles trying to get those little white veins out. Okay. And then all we're going to do is we're going to cut this in half. Okay. We're now going to take the peppers that we did cut. Okay. The one thing about the grill, the double burner grill pan, or any type of non-stick cookware that you're using, you never really want to put oil in the pan. You want to oil the meat or the veggies that you're cooking, okay? So we're gonna take that, we're gonna take our quick slice, another one of my favorite tools. You're just gonna kind of put the pepper on there, piece on top, walk this back and forth, and we're gonna throw these right back in the bowl, okay? And this is what you have slivers of peppers, okay? We're gonna continue to do that. How many people own this? Or own any of the tools so far that I've talked about? Just shout out, let me know, okay? And you're just gonna kind of cut these into strips. You never really want to throw the top away. That's good pepper there, okay? See how the water's doing. The water's just about ready to boil. It doesn't take long in stainless. I love the idea of stainless because the heat, you can kind of really turn up the heat with that and not have to worry about burning anything. And the non-stick interior allows you to actually, nothing's going to stick. And you can use metal in it, which is really, really great. And they are dishwasher safe. For those of you that actually put their pans in the dishwasher, those can go in the dishwasher, okay? This was a big one. There we go.
Okay, guys, thank you.
Okay, now we get on to the yellow ones. And I use yellow and red peppers for fajitas just because they're colorful. I just try to stay away from the green ones. And the idea behind this is it's a blocking tool, okay? It will cut through anything, potatoes, onions, tomatoes, all sorts of great things. Soft cheeses, meats after they're cooked, okay? Here we go. So there's the peppers, okay? We're gonna do the same thing to the onion, okay? In this case, we're gonna actually just cut the onion in half, just so it's a flat bottom, okay? Gives us a better base to work with. And again, you're gonna rock it so that it basically, oops, this is a tough onion, okay? But normally it works. There we go, okay? So there's your onion pieces. Throw that right in. And they'll get mixed up when you saute them. That's the great benefit of the double burner grill pan. Everything's gonna kind of, you know, get cooked evenly. So I have the onions and the peppers for the fajitas. All I'm gonna do is add a little bit of olive oil. You can use whatever type of oil you like, okay? And then we're gonna add some of our chili lime rub. This is probably one of my most favorite of our spices and rubs. Each cap is 1.5 tablespoons. So you're gonna kind of fill that up. It's, I don't wanna say it's hot. It's got a little kick to it, but it's not exceptionally hot. In the meantime, I see the water is boiling. So what I'm gonna do here is just add 2 bags. These bags are about 14 ounces of frozen raviolis. You're gonna just add these to the pan. And again, like I said, you can, if you want, you can boil these in a second pan. I say why bother? Because ultimately we're going to use, we want to do this one pan, okay? Just want to kind of mix them around a little bit, get yourself a good spatula. And for those of you who don't know, this is my 17 years of collecting Pampered Chef products, handheld products. All right, so we have the oil, our kitchen tongs, I love those. And you're just gonna kind of mix up, get these peppers and onions coated nicely. And again, if you're a vegetarian, because we're gonna add chicken to this, if you're a vegetarian, then by all means, you're not gonna do the chicken, you could add more veggies, okay? So we're gonna take these and we're gonna throw them right in the pan. Now you heard kind of a little beep. That's the air fryer telling me it's time to open this up and either turn them or rotate the trays. In this case, I only have one tray, okay? I just turned the sausage. And that's what I love about that. It kind of walks you through every step of the way, okay? Now, we're just gonna kind of stir these onions and these peppers. And that looks like a lot of onions and peppers, and you're absolutely right, it is. Because again, what I'm doing is I'm not making them just for the fajitas. I'm making them for another meal as well. So before we actually kind of dive into making them fajitas, I'm gonna take some of these out, put them in a bowl, and then ultimately have them for another meal. That's the idea. Always kind of think fast forward, okay? Now we're gonna kind of move on to the chicken, okay? And I have an leak-proof glass containers. I love these storage. They're great for leftovers. I give them to Alan with his food for lunch every day. Another one of my favorite handheld products, the close and cut. Okay, I love the idea of using this not just for bagels, tomatoes, chicken, things of that nature. Before we actually get into the process of doing the chicken, so that I don't have to wash it or anything like that, I'm going to add some cherry tomatoes. Okay, I'm just going to put those down, get my knife out, close this, slide my knife in between, it hits the back, and then my tomatoes are cut. It's that simple, okay? This is actually gonna be for the raviolis, so we're gonna move this a little bit. Here, and now we're gonna move on to the chicken. It's so much cheaper to buy chicken breast. This smells amazing. Check on our raviolis. We're good, and you know, raviolis will boil to the top when you're done. Okay? Same thing with the chicken breast now. This is really fat, and it would take too long to cook. I'd rather kind of make them thinner, pay less because I'm cutting them myself, and be able to do what I want with them and be able to kind of cook them faster. So the same process. You put the chicken in, you close this, you put your knife in. And there you go. Two perfectly sliced chicken breast. This is great for those of you who do chicken parm and things of that nature. Okay, now I'm going to put those right back in the bowl where I had the peppers, because I'm going to season those the same way. Okay, but actually before I do that, I'm going to kind of cut them in strips before I do that. Now this one is really, really thick. This is like a, I don't even want to know where the chicken was that came from. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to actually just take my scissors, okay, my kitchen shears, and I'm going to just cut this in half so it's a little bit more manageable to work with. There you go. Okay. And now I'm going to put half of the breast on there. Okay. Same concept. Slice away. And you kind of see how fast this is going. You know, when you have the right tools, it's easy. It really is easy to cook dinner and to make more than one meal at a time. Okay. I'm going to kind of put these here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of lay these out on the cutting board. I'm going to cut these into strips. We're going to kind of check and see how this is doing. Wait, is it done? I'm just going to move that off the fire for a second. Okay, let's just kind of cut these. And you want to kind of cut them into strips. And what we're going to do is we're going to coat them with the same oil and the same seasoning that we did with the peppers. Okay. You can use a different seasoning. It's entirely up to you. I tend to like the same seasoning going through the whole thing. But it's all about, you know, being prepared. And again, if you have to get in the kitchen, why not do it once and not have to worry about what's for dinner today and tomorrow, as opposed to what's for dinner today. You know, cooking 2 meals at a time really is easy, having the right equipment or the right cooking tools in your kitchen. Okay. All right, that's done. I'm gonna just wipe off my hands here. I have a rag on this side over here with some sanitizing stuff. Get rid of this. We're all set with this. And now what we're going to do, like I said, we're just going to add some oil to this. We're going to add some seasoning. And at this point, you can see the peppers and the onions are really cooking down nicely. Same thing here. We're going to just kind of toss this around. And then before we do this now, what we're going to do is we're going to move these to the side. Okay. Turn this down a little bit. We're going to add the chicken right into the pan. we're gonna let that cook down a little bit. Over my cutting board, and we're ready to go for the next thing. Okay, so now I'm gonna kind of take the raviolis. We're not gonna take the raviolis out, okay? We're just gonna kind of let them sit, but what we do want is we want some of this liquid. Okay, so let me just grab a bowl. You want to take some of the liquid out because the ravioli is cooked. Now you can do the same thing with chicken stock. Instead of having just plain water. But you want to make sure you save some of this pasta water. Okay? Okay. And ultimately, this is going to be like a nice sauce. Let's put a little bit too much water in, so let me just kind of easily pour some of this out. There we go. And you'll notice that the sausages are done. We're going to just take this pasta water out of the way. Okay. Now, before we kind of do anything further, we're going to check on the chicken. Oh, this is coming along really nicely, yeah? A great fall dish. And it looks even like the colors even look like fall. Okay, that's moving away nicely. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take the sausage out. And we know at this point that the sausage is not completely cooked because it was only in there for about 8 minutes. And that's okay. We don't need it to be completely cooked because it's going to finish cooking in with the raviolis. Okay? But you kind of see that's what it looks like after about 8 minutes. Okay? We're going to just kind of put them on our cutting board. The nice part about the air fryer, all the pieces go in the dishwasher for those of you who have a dishwasher. Okay? We're going to turn the heat back on the raviolis. Okay. The chicken is cooking nicely with the peppers. What we're going to do here is we're going to just slice the sausages. Okay. And you could do that with a quick slice as well. I'm going to show you what that looks like. Oh, it's hot. Okay. But same concept. Okay. I'm going to put it on the base. I'm going to be careful if you're using the quick slice with this meat because remember, it may squirt out, okay? But you kind of get the gist, okay? And that's what it looks like. We got sausage slices, okay? This is really, really hot. You want to be careful with when you slice them. You really should let them cool a little bit. It's not quite so easy to handle right at this moment, okay? But you can, in fact, like I said, cook them with cut them with a quick slice. But to save some time here, we're going to actually do it with a regular old knife, okay? And you can cut the slices as big or as small as you want. Let me just get another 2 pounds. Again, the ideal thing with small kitchens, if that's what you suffer from, my suggestion would be to always make sure you have your hand tools within reach. You kind of see I have a bunch of them over here. And actually, 8 minutes in the air fryer with the sausages really kind of did almost a night. Almost cooked them completely. What I like about this is it keeps the juice inside. A lot of times when you fry sausages, meatballs, any kind of meats like that, or excuse me, when you bake them, they tend to get dried out. This will stop them from getting dried out, okay? It will even make the lesser cuts of meat even better. I'm gonna just drain some more of this water out. Okay. And now what we're gonna do with these, which I forgot to get to, but bear with me a second while I disappear. Is we're gonna add just a little bit, about a quarter, 2 tablespoons of butter. We're gonna add that into the pan. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the sausage meat, okay, and we're gonna throw that right into the raviolis. You can see where this is going already, huh? Amazing. I love the color, the texture, the different flavors you taste when you kind of bite into it. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add 1 clove of garlic to the raviolis. You can add as much as you want. In this case, I'm gonna add 1 clove. You just put it in your garlic press, skin and all. You're gonna press it right over the pan. Comes with a little scraper. You scrape it off. Okay, the skin stays inside. You take the cleaning tool, and there's your skin. That easy. Okay, we're gonna mix this around. Now you can turn this into a true casserole, with some melted cheese on it, by taking this and putting it right under the boiler. It is boiler safe, okay? In the meantime, let's get around the chicken. Now we can kind of mix it in together. Okay, we are saving some peppers though, to the back, and some onions. And I'm gonna actually take this out of the pan because I wanted to save this for another meal, okay? So let me just grab a bowl here. And take out what I wanna save. So now I have these for another meal, okay? This would be ideal to just add some sausages if you want sausage and peppers, okay? Or, I know it's gonna sound crazy, but I love chicken salad with grilled peppers. So you would actually just put them into your meat grinder or things like that, chop them up really fine. But that's kind of it, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna shake this thing around, see what we got. Okay. We got the garlic, we got the raviolis. I'm gonna add a little bit of pepper to this. Again, the idea of the pepper is entirely up to you. But like I said, as far as the recipe, don't worry about it. It's gonna be posted. We're gonna have a little bit of salt. And then what we're gonna do now, to kind of finish this off, is we're gonna take those cherry tomatoes that we cut, and we're gonna just dump those in there. And then we're gonna add about 4 cups of fresh spinach, okay? It looks like you're gonna be overflowing the pan, but you're really, really not, okay? Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna stick the cover on this so that the spinach wilts down before you start to try to mix it all up, okay? And basically, other than grating the cheese and putting the wraps together, that's really the whole meal. Unless I missed something. Can you just quickly check? No, that's it. That's it. Okay, it's that simple. Your sausage and ravioli skillet would pretty much be for tonight's dinner. And I did more raviolis than it calls for because we're big eaters. We love food, okay? People often ask, how do you stay so skinny? It's not easy. It's a struggle, trust me, okay? But ultimately, realistically, we eat one meal. This would be for one meal for tonight. There may be some leftovers. Alan would take that to work tomorrow. This is going to be for tomorrow night's meal, and Alan will take that for the next day, which would be Tuesday. So ultimately, you're kind of looking at it from that perspective. We got 2 meals, 2 lunches. 2 lunches, okay? So that's the idea. Think ahead, okay? So this is cooked up nicely, okay? And I'm going to kind of show you what this looks like. So I'm not quite sure how far away this is you. So let me get some oven grips. Bring this pan over to you. And how I can't stress enough how having the right tools really brings it all home for you. My baby shark mitts. Okay. But this is what the chicken fajitas are going to look like before we put them in the wraps, okay? I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. And I'm going to show you what I like to do with the wraps. We have a great tortilla warmer. These are the big 12-inch ones, but we have a tortilla warmer. And if they don't fit in the tortilla warmer, all you basically would do, fold it in half, and then you could stick them in. Like a pocket, and you just zap them in the microwave for about 20 seconds, okay? But I don't I like them a different way, and we tend to eat them a different way here, okay? And we grill them, and I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. But the first thing I want to do is I want to kind of check on the pasta. I should take the raviolis. You can see this is nicely turned, nicely wilted. Okay. And if you wanted to do this in a double batch, or you wanted to toast them a little bit more, by all means you could. But like I said, I doubled up the batch. Okay. But there you go. Minus that one leaf that tried to get away. There is the ravioli and sausage skillet. This is absolutely amazing. You could add some juice to this, some sauce to it, some olive oil at the end. What we'll probably do here is, again, and you have to excuse me for a second, I shut the heat off already. Mushrooms in there would be great. That's entirely up to you. I'm gonna move this. What I have here, I'm just gonna shut the burners off on everything. Okay, this is just some grated Parmesan cheese, and I actually grated a whole 2 pounds, a 2-pound block in our cooking blender. I will never grate cheese again, you know, in terms of the hard cheeses any other way, because I like the consistency here. Let me give you a snapshot of that now. Okay, and there you go. That's the whole skillet. It is amazing. Your family's gonna love this one. I know mine does. Okay, so now what we do is we got the chicken and the onions. We're now going to make a wrap, and I'm gonna show you what I like to do with them. We'll actually make 2 because I know Alan is patiently waiting in the other room for one of these. So we're gonna take this. We're gonna take some chicken. Now you can put anything on these you want, okay? You can put sour cream, you can put pico de gallo sauce, you can put salsa, whatever it is you want to do, okay? But I'm just gonna turn the front burner on a little bit because I like to grill the wraps, okay? So you stuff your wrap, put it in the middle. You guys can see, we just move this other wrap out of the way. There you go. I didn't get too many red peppers, but that's okay. Okay, and it's a simple process. You tuck, you fold again, tuck, and roll. Now, for those of you who may have been in the service, I think you've been told those things before. Okay, so that's what you have. Okay, and now all we're going to do is we're going to take this seam side down. We're going to put it right back in the pan. Okay, we're going to do the same thing for the second one. I need to get some more because that doesn't have enough. Put these right on the wrap. Now, the one thing I didn't put on this one that I should have was grated cheese. Okay. I have our coarse grater here. I love this for the softer cheeses. I'm just going to kind of grate this down. You know how easy that is. It's fresh cheese. It's not from a bag. Okay. Same concept. Put that in. Now this one I overstuffed, so it may not cooperate so well, but we're going to get it to cooperate. Okay. We're going to fold. Oh, I think we ripped this one. We did. We're going to have to get another one. Let me get another one. What do we get for China? Overstuff it. You know what? Whoop, we're going to just throw this right on here to help it give it some extra support because I'm not taking anything off. Let's tuck this in. There we go. That's probably why I ripped it, is because I cut it when I went to help it with the knife. Okay, same concept. This is going to be a fat one. Okay. Seam side down, and you're right in the pan. You're going to see what happens once you put them in the pan. Okay, they seal themselves. This is the goodness right here. Okay. So give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought of the recipes. Let me know again some of the parties that this is going to be posted into. Some of the parties are ending tonight. Some it's extending till Tuesday or Wednesday. So you'll be able to post your place your orders there. My VIP page, again, you're going to be able to post your orders for any of these products you'd like. And by all means, we've got some great specials coming up in November, December. Perfect for Christmas shopping. I tell the host all the time, host a show in November, do all your Christmas shopping for free. That's the best way to do it, okay? I'm going to shut the back windows off, okay? So this is toasted a little bit. Let me just grab a plate. Okay, we're going to take it out. Okay, and what you're going to basically do, this one's split a little bit, and that's okay because again, remember I overstuffed it. Okay, but this is what your fajita looks like when it's cut open. Amazing. You can add some bacon in that. Okay, but that's the concept behind that. You can grate some more cheese on it, put it in the oven, let the cheese melt over it. That's the whole concept behind 2 meals and fajitas. And again, if you're a vegetarian, eliminate the chicken, okay? You got the sausage and ravioli and spinach skillet, chicken fajitas, 2 meals, and I lied, folks. I'm sorry. I said 2 minutes, 2 meals in 30 minutes. It was 2 meals in 38 minutes, but that's probably because I didn't shut my mouth, okay? So I hope you enjoyed the cooking video. I hope you picked up some great tips. I hope you consider thinking about getting these workhorses in your kitchen. 12-inch nonstick stainless skillet, the double burner grill pan, the air fryer, and some of our handheld tools like the quick slice, the garlic press. Those are all such workhorses in your kitchen. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope that you decide to book a show for yourself and let me cook for you and your friends. Have a great day, guys.